if I need to.
I've definitely overlooked something, and I'm thinking I'm not gonna get back in here all that easily.
Sound seems good, right? Right?
A wooden rocking chair. The backrest doesn't look particularly comfortable.
Alright, thanks. By the way, cheers. Coffee. You missed it? Why? It's only been like 3 days. We have to solve the mysteries that are hidden in Miss Valley's abode. So we're gonna look around. There's always secrets under the carpet, right?
What are you up to?
Maybe there's a secret trapdoor under the rug.
What a load of nonsense.
Don't judge me, okay? I'm just gonna look around and look at what I want to look at, alright? This is why we're here. Jeez.
Newspaper clippings about Vic's murder. I can't imagine how anyone could murder a child so brutally. Now this could be interesting. Miss Valley's book collection. Let's take a look. English history and stories, Camelot and the Holy Grail. From William the Conqueror to Magna Carta. Aha, a folder from a university. Constable, can I take a look at this folder here?
That's just books about science and the like.
Was that a yes?
Okay by me, but don't take too long.
Alright, what do we got?
No black ball. If I'm lucky, then nobody else will have found it either. Now all I have to do is find out exactly where this burial mound is.
This burial mound business is giving me flashbacks to the new the new like remake Black Mirror game, which is kind of a bad thing, but I hope that this game does it better. Our group has been investigating the ground at Sector 13. We found an untouched tumulus, one probably spared by grave robbers. The entrance was still closed by stone slab, typical of this type of earthworks. The grave is characteristics of a previous type known to us, the Cotswold Severn type. We found the remains of 12 persons, probably males. Some were missing heads. Bones had been rearranged. We believe that the skulls would have been moved for use during rituals. Why? That remains to be seen. We have marked the position of the grave on the map to protect the grave from looters. The map has been lodged at the University Archive and is only available to authorized persons. Oh. Hey, Maffin Steris, welcome. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Finds and specimens sent for archiving 7 complete male skeletons, 5 male skeletons minus skulls, 1 gold figure in the form of a bull, 2 gold tablets with hieroglyphics, 1 specimen of sand from the grave floor. In addition, a soil sample and various small animal bones from the surrounding area of marshland. Okay, that's it.
There has to be a few significant words in these research papers from which I can work out the exact location. I think 3 words will do it.
3 words will do it. What does that mean? Alright, whatever. Space. Piece of coal.
Anything against me taking a piece of coal?
I don't think anybody would have anything against that.
This is a bad puzzle. Great! Hopefully there's a skip mechanic.
Crockery with folkloric designs. Experts like me call them painted plates. I think they just don't have oil or gas in Willow Creek yet. An empty notepad.
What are you doing there?
I just wanted to take a piece of paper to take some notes. Seems Miss Valley wasn't just scared of the Gordons.
Maybe she just liked garlic, Derp.
Miss
Maybe.
Valley's brother Vic. She has quite a lot of pictures of him, but that's no surprise. She was pretty obsessed with his death.
Yeah, and
and
it was her
particularly with his
brother.
murderer, Samuel Gordon, my father.
Mm-hmm.
She must have really loved her brother.
Okay. Magazines and books?
Old newspapers and a book with English children's songs. That's no use to me.
Well, then let's go upstairs, I guess? Is he gonna let me go upstairs?
Stay down here, please.
What? Why? Maybe there's something worth looking at up there.
Miss Valley kept all of her papers down here. We've
Yeah.
searched through everything upstairs and found nothing except a couple of photos of her brother Vic.
All right.
I know there's something up there I need. You guys didn't search thoroughly at all.
A little piece of coal. It's a blank piece of paper at first sight, but I could make out a weak imprint. Unfortunately, I can only make it out and not read it.
Oh, can we do like the rubby technique thing on this? You know, where you just carefully rub to find out what it says?
This trick has always worked before.
All right.
That has to be the same letter as the one I found in the shack. You can still read a bit of it. In case we are unable to, the evil, we fail in our goal and the order never existed. Already sacrificed. That was never my intention. If the cursed one, then... Oh, now it's looking very faint. Can't be allowed to find any trace that might lead to us.
The order, clearly, because they kept covering up their shenanigans, right?
I get it. This is Miss Valley announcing that the order should be disbanded should anything go wrong. That explains a lot.
Okay.
An extension cable. The Guardian's third virtue is mercifulness. Just as water grows drop by drop and becomes a mighty ocean, so should every call for help be heard and find a sea of answers.
Is it just me, or does it look like should is like much more faint than the rest of the letters or the rest of the words? Looks like somebody like, I don't know, tried to erase it or something maybe. Alright, is there anything else we can do? Alright, Derp. What am I trying to do now? Trying to find the somewhere, and I'm not going to be able to get at that all too easily. There must be another part of the report that will lead me to the grave. Location, details, or distinctive features on the surroundings. Do I read the report again? Do I read this? Map is at the university archive. Right. That's probably what I need. Am I done here?
I've definitely overlooked something, and I'm thinking I'm not gonna get back in here all that easily.
Okay. So something I have is what There's like nothing I can actually do though.
Okay then, there are a few signs which are in other languages as well. I'm definitely
not do
not going to
this
find any others in here.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that the script from the cavern is not in this book. Pity. There's something here on the last page. Dr. Winterbottom, thanks for the loan. The text was...
Oh, that's old. I already did that. Okay. Oh.
I don't want to burn that.
Oh, come on. It was gonna be a puzzle, Derp. Pencil? Do I need to get the rest of this, somehow? The rest of the letters? I can't really use that on anything else. The charcoal is gone. Just gonna try using everything on everything. That's usually what works. Anything on you? No. There's nothing else I can use in this entire place, so it's gotta be something in my inventory. Did I look at everything? I think I did. I think I made sure I looked at everything last time. Oh, thank you, game. Yes, thank you, yes. So this is the puzzle. Okay, does that mean I'm supposed to be writing? Oh! Oh, I'm supposed to be, okay, University Archive authorized persons. Derp? Are you, why did you close it? Am I just highlighting important things? He said something about three. Did he say something about 3 words? I can't remember what he said. So maybe I'm supposed to find... three words that mean something? I mean, this is the next place that I feel like we need to look, so... Oh, archive. University. Lodge? No! I didn't mean to click that one either. Maybe it's... that? I don't know, maybe it's not, maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do. Maybe it's like clues in here and not necessarily like what we're supposed to do next. Map? I don't know. Map, discover stone slab, earthworks. There's two maps though. I don't know. University Archive map. I think I might have missed something important that he said. I'm kind of paranoid about that. Where? The black ball? She describes an investigation into a burial nearby, no mention of the black ball. The route description is an archive somewhere, and I'm not going to be able to get at it all too easily. There must be other parts of the report that will lead me to the grave. Location detail or distinctive features. Okay, so is this saying that we're not going to be able to go to the university archive, so we need to find it another way? I think that's what it's saying, and I need to figure out the words that will get me to that conclusion, which is kind of what I suspected. Okay, so earthworks. I don't know what tumulus is. I don't know what that means. Missing heads, bones, rituals. Soil sample. Marshland. Marshland is probably important. That's probably a help. I think marshland is going to be one of them. Let's do marshland first. Marsh. Stone slab is 2 words, so I don't know. Grave is characteristic of a previous type known to us, Cotswold Severn type. Is that 1 word? No, that's 2 words. I doubt that's gonna be it. Tumulus is just burial mound. Oh, okay, thanks. Hey, paperclip. Sand. Marsh. Stone? Come on, Derp. I feel like this shouldn't be this hard, okay? Go somewhere where there's marsh and sand. I still think it's marsh and sand. What else could be a animal bones? I remember seeing animal bones.
Small animal bones.
Yeah.
Definitely rare. I ought to make note of that.
I remember seeing a pile of animal bones. How come when I did animal bones, it highlighted 3 words? Okay, so it must not be marsh and it must not be sand then. Somewhere missing. I'm just gonna. Surrounding areas? It looks like when I highlight something correctly, he's gonna talk about it maybe, so. Entrance was still closed by a stone slab. Oops. Entrance? Closed? Untouched? No. Grave robbers? No. Sector 13! Some were missing heads. Heads. I think marshland has to be a freaking clue, man. Surrounding area of marsh land. Come on, it's in
samples from
oh,
the
okay,
marsh.
good.
There's only one here.
God, I already highlighted marsh, derp. You stupid dum-dum. Okay, is sand on the sand grave floor or something? Is that the next one? Specimen of sand. Sand grave floor? Maybe it's not sand. Maybe sand is a red herring. Maybe it's about the stone, which should be easy and obvious, you would think. Grave Cotswold Severn type. Fuzzy. I doubt they did. There, I think there is a space. It's just really weird font. Like, look at this. Remains of one of like 12 persons, but there's like a weird space there. I don't know. There's not space between 1 and 3. A stone slab. I could try that. A stone slab. That was weird. It is a bit finicky, yes. Derp doesn't know what he's doing with this pencil. How about untouched tumulus? Why do you only underline the OU in untouched? There's talk about the entrance. Maybe entrance? No! Stone slab. What the hell? That's not what I clicked on. No, it's not sector 13 because that would not help us find where it is. We don't know where it is. We don't know what sector 13 is. We're trying to get like clues, like landmarks and stuff that will help us find it. So Entrance closed? Closed by a slab? Well, that could be Yaxo. That could be. Good God. The only thing I can think of that would give Derp another hint is the sand on the grave floor and the stone at the entrance. Because we already got the bones. We already got the marshland. So what else is there, you know? Stone, maybe earthworks? Stone slab? Nope. I'm gonna be so mad if it's dumb. It's gonna be something like I've already clicked on, I bet. But I just need to click the exact 3 words that it wants. Okay, how about specimen of sand? In addition, a soil sample and various animal bones from the surrounding area of marshland. I don't think this would be a clue. Because it would be like inside the grave. Wait, this quest is bugged? Am I at least on the right track, or am I actually not going to be able to figure it out because it's bugged? Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep doing my stone slab guesses, I guess. Entrance, stone earthworks. You guys can give me a hint if you want. Like, if I'm not on the right track, that's fine. I'd rather get a hint than press the solution button. Stupid solution button. I could just click every single word in this entire thing. Oh, wait, am I actually doing it wrong? I thought I was looking for the third combination. Sector 13 is one of them? Do I do these particular...
Sector I-3 is definitely useful to me.
Oh, I-3?
Small animal bones. Definitely rare.
Well, I did
oughta
not
make
think
note
that
of
it would be Sector I-3 at all. I must have missed him say that or something? When did he say that? I thought he only said things when I clicked marshland and animal bones. Whatever. Okay. Are we not done? What? Am I done? Did I get it? Apparently not. I didn't write it down yet. He didn't acknowledge Marsh this time. That is true. Marsh! How come he's not highlighting it all that anymore? Surrounding area? Marsh? I can only do 3 things!
Sector I-3 is small animal.
Okay. Maybe the underline is in the wrong place. I bet that's what it is. I bet this is supposed to be under marshland. Freaking douchey game. Okay. Sector I-3. Animal bones. There we go. I hate you, game. I actually hate you.
Now I've got something I can work with. Sector I-3 in the marsh. I've been round there already when I was looking for the portals. And there's a place where there are lots of small animal bones. I must be able to find that.
Yeah. Honestly, Derp, the only hit we needed was the pile of, like, broken animal bones, because we already saw that.
Zach, I've seen enough. Let's go.
Please, put the folder away again, and then we can go.
The dark side of the
Oh,
Force
crap.
is calling you.
Logic Sauce, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Paperclip. Sorry about the double alert there. Guys, hold on a second. That should be better, hopefully. Okay. Jeez, hype! Ugh. I'm not comfortable today, no matter how I sit. Yeah, that was dumb. I mean, I was on the wrong track anyway, but no wonder it was so, like, funky when I was trying to underline stuff, because it wasn't even lining up properly. Rude! Stone circle in the woods. Castle Hall. I can't go there. I forgot where it was. Was it in this area? Is it that?
I found the portal, so there's no longer any need to keep scribbling on my map.
Derp derp derp. Herp derp 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 derp. It's even on my map. There's a swamp by the small animal bones. It's on my map? Where? This? Is that it? I just can't go to it right away? Let's try it. Let's try that. Path. Yeah, it must have been back there. Yeah, okay. Just can't fast travel to it. That makes sense. Here it is.
Small animal bones. It said in Miss Valley's research papers that she'd sent some of the bones to her institute. That would point to there being a burial mound somewhere here close by.
Maybe up this path? Or down the beaten track?
I'll just have a try in this direction.
Okay, you do that. Oh
Wasn't
look!
all that difficult.
How did I miss this before? It's a giant opening.
This tree must have been cut down decades ago. Probably when they discovered the tomb. A spare menhir that was left over from building the tomb? That could be a hole, or a symbol for a black ball. I think I've come to the right place.
Oh boy.
The same hieroglyphics as on the stone tablet in the cavern. These places are definitely connected. There are plenty of twigs and branches here.
He would miss
I'll
it.
take some
yes.
dry ones.
Unless you click on it. Then he may or may not know what it is. Depending.
There are even more of these small animal skeletons. Maybe there's an owl roosting here. Or maybe something bigger.
Maybe it all means something else.
I've never seen a burial mound from the inside. To be honest, never from the outside either. Let's see what awaits.
We're gonna die. Was I supposed to make a torch first? Uh-oh. Okay,
It
we're gonna...
smells old here. Very old.
Very old. Smells like dust and leaves and ground.
The walls are made from solid pieces of stone. They must have needed hundreds of people to build this thing here.
Hundreds? I mean, it's not that big.
So, this is where they actually laid the dead.
Doesn't look big from here. Watch out for Draugr. Yeah, no kidding.
All empty. Nothing to be found. The wind's blown half the wood in here.
I don't know, Fuzzy.
No
Derp
black
has
balls down there.
his own interpretation
It's
of the
not
world.
worth it. I'm not gonna find anything like this. Mordred would definitely have known where to look. How come I'm not getting a vision now? Hey Mordred, where are you when you need it?
I don't think
Just
you
a
should
minute.
try and
That's
channel.
not such a bad idea. If I don't take my pills and then wait here for long enough, I'm bound to have a vision sooner or later. I mean, why not here? Although it does say on the warning label that it's at least 2 weeks before the meds stop working. Maybe I can speed that up? Just a matter of how.
Let's get wasted! That always works. It's the answer to everything.
There are small loose stones all over the place here. The floor is made of stone, covered with a layer of dirt. They sure couldn't have buried the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. I was of the impression that maybe the pills were giving him the hallucinations in the first place, but I don't know. I kind of don't really suspect that lady anymore as much as I did in the beginning of the game. But I honestly don't know. It's all
There
it
are
all
small
could be
loose
just,
stones all over the place here.
we know it's a fact that people get possessed, and Mordred definitely, like, goes inside people and, you know, tries to, like, overtake, or the curse is a real thing, basically is what I'm trying to say. So, it could be supernatural, or it could just be, simple, like he's getting hallucinations from these pills, who knows, you know? Well, what about these branches? Can I light the branches on fire? Apparently not. around. Can I take pictures of anything? I don't seem to be able to do anything, so, unless there's something I can do with these.
There are small loose stones all over the place here.
What do I do with the loose stones? Am I missing an item again? Fine, let's go get drunk or something. I bet we'll just go talk to the psychiatrist lady and ask her how to induce my hallucinations of spookiness.
Hello, doctor? Can I ask?
Yeah, there's definitely something weird with the doctor. Even if she's not behind this, she's definitely hiding something.
Hi, doc.
Especially because she's
Adrian,
linked to
what can I do
Herman.
for you?
I think the medication is causing me problems.
What do you mean? Are you having negative side effects? Does it make you feel sick?
I, have the feeling that it's not working like it normally does today. Could it be that I've eaten something that's reducing the effect?
Have you drunk a lot of valerian tea or St. John's wort tea? These herbs can both impede the effect.
No, tea's not really my thing.
Perhaps you've taken some antacids for stomachache or heartburn? It would be better if you didn't. Medicines containing magnesium, in combination with drinks containing caffeine, inhibit the absorption of the active component of haloparadox into the blood.
Coffee.
I should have told you that, I'm sorry.
That means it's not only valerian and St. John's wort I need to avoid, but also stomach medicines and coffee?
Not altogether, but 1 of 2 cups of coffee a day is not so bad. Just don't overdo it.
Oh man. We're
Your
about-
cough is getting worse every day. Bye, doc.
Look after yourself, Adrian.
Coffee. Come on, Derp, get on board with the coffee train. Everyone's doing it. Oh, that was the wrong way. Damn. No, I want to get to the cafe, please. He's gonna have a lot of coffees. This is probably gonna be bad for him. In fact, it definitely is gonna be bad for him.
Edward?
Mr. Gordon, what can I do for you?
Can I buy a whole packet of coffee here, too?
They're right there.
But of course, sir. What variety would you like?
The strongest.
My pleasure. That's Colombian coffee, one of my favorite varieties.
Thanks. Take care, Edward.
I'll do my best, sir.
Isn't Colombian usually roasty? I'm pretty sure the least roasty, the better. Because the more coffee is roasted, the more, of the actual bean is destroyed, and the nutrients and the caffeine as well. So, if you get really dark roast, you're not getting as much caffeine as if you get a light or medium roast. I bet Derp doesn't know that. Derp. I don't know, maybe just the Colombian varieties I've had were dark. There's probably lots of different kinds.
That must be the Glance River.
Hello, N3H3. What's up? Hang on. I also have 2 cheesy questions that I did not answer in the last stream, which I should do at some point today. I just wanted to pop out my notifications thingy. Just put that. I can have this on the same screen too. Wow, this is all so magical. Okay. There we go. Yeah. How are we gonna brew this coffee? Oh, we need tea now, so... Can you get tea at the pub?
The pub's closed.
Can I get... You'd think I could get tea at the cafe, maybe the shop? Hi, do you have tea?
Hi.
and heartburn medicine?
Abaya, have you got something for heartburn?
Yes. Yes, of course. I recommend bicarbonate of soda.
Does that contain magnesium?
No, it's just salt.
Have you got anything else?
If you need magnesium, you could also take an antacid. You need a prescription for it, but I'll make an exception for you.
Because I want you to die.
Okay.
You needed a prescription for antacids? Since when?
Have you got valerian tea or St. John's wort?
I'm afraid not. But I can order it for you. It takes about 2 days.
Oh, that's too long. I need it today.
Oh, well, I don't know.
See you.
Yes.
Yes. Well, yes, but we don't have the tea. But you're right, there is a kettle or a pot. It's a pot. Church. Lighthouse. Maybe he's got tea at the hotel? Oh.
No.
Nope.
Be
Oops.
better for...
Alright. Museum? Do you guys got John's word in here? Yeah, I do have some in Kingdom Come, yes. Hello? Oh, these are named people. Svetlana and
Here
Yuri.
we can see a typical Willow Creek tourist couple. Probably on a romantic honeymoon.
Oh. We're gonna talk to them?
Excuse me, may I ask you something?
Gozlady. Svetlanushka, look. They even got a Darren Michaels lookalike.
Fantastic. He looks so much like the real thing.
What do you want to ask, Yunosha?
I hope you're not gonna miss the black ball. Unfortunately, it was stolen a few weeks ago.
Нет, we saw last time here.
We are here just for corpses. It's done very well. Очень красиво.
Thank you. I'll pass the compliment on.
You guys are weird.
Would you mind taking part in a little survey? We're planning a new exhibition about ancient dark powers that have been doing evil in Willow Creek for thousands of years.
Отлично.
The lettering should, of course, suit it. What do you think about these kind of hieroglyphs?
What a kaya chunya! It looks like children's book from Egypt. No horror. Boring.
More death, da.
I'm sure we can manage that. Thank you. Enjoy our museum.
Hey, zombie.
We do that. Спасибо.
You can't see them due to the chat. Well, maybe you guys should be quiet so you can see them. Just kidding. Donation box.
There is no way I'm gonna donate, even if Murray's watching with his camera.
Good.
He'll understand.
Huh? Oh. Yeah. Hi, Murray. Haha. Haha, very funny. Oh, I didn't even ask the dude. Oh, we're not supposed to talk to this guy, though, so.
I shouldn't talk to him.
Flyer.
Various pamphlets on the history of Willow Creek. The river diverge, nothing really interesting. All of the pamphlets were put together by this Edward guy. He seems to be really interested in history and archaeology. Sadly, there's hardly any information about the excavations or a black ball. At least nothing that helps me any.
That is too bad. Okay, so I guess I'll go. None of the shops have it. It's probably not there. I'm just gonna, before I go back to the castle, I'm just gonna ask at the church. Who knows? Maybe, like, the priest likes to, you know, indulge in strong
I don't want to distract him from his
tea.
Bible studies for no reason.
Hey, Spark, thank you so much for the cheesy bits. Appreciate it, friend. Yeah, thank you. Gravekeeper guy? He's not here.
Hello? No one there.
Alright, maybe Victoria kept a supply of special teas in the castle. Maybe it didn't get burned down. Hello, castle. I highly doubt this is going to be the answer, by the way. Yeah, the nurse is still missing. That's true.
An empty pot. I'm guessing the guys here have heated up their lunch in it. And I can make myself tea or coffee with it.
Yeah. So, oh, we're gonna take it with us.
I'll just pour in a bit of water.
Okay. So you're gonna carry around a pot of water in your pants? Are we gonna make the really disgusting concoction of tea, coffee, and antacids? It's really weird, Derp. It's really, really weird. Okay. Hey, BB fish. Hello. Salt. Do I need salt yet? Can I put this in my concoction?
The bucket is half full of a white salt. Probably for when it's icy.
I mean... Do you want to go down there yet?
Ugh, it's as gloomy here. A power socket. But does it have an electricity supply?
I just need the tea. Where the hell could the... Oh wait, they were drinking tea in here. Is there still tea? No, damn it. Damn it. What about the tea room? Do they store tea in the tea room? I doubt it, but we can check. Is there tea behind this black stain?
What are these marks? It looks like mildew.
It's tea. Just drink it. Nope. How did I know? How did I guess? No tea in the tea room. Okay, let's go upstairs. Maybe Victoria has a special stash of tea. I bet she's gonna be dead back there, the nurse lady. Jewelry box. Got tea in your jewelry box, Auntie?
This is Victoria's jewelry. Rings,
Grandma,
necklaces, and earrings. This is Victoria's...
I don't know why. There's gonna be something with this jewelry box later on. Mildew tea, of course. Best kind of tea. Maybe we have to go pick it ourselves. I mean, I wouldn't go past the game to make us do that. Where does, you know, St. John's wort usually grow? Do we know that? Maybe it's like down by the marshlands, you know? Maybe it's in the woods. Hey, Arrow Yaru. Stone circle in the woods. We haven't been there in a long time. Let's check this again. Mind manners. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's gone. Who? Sometimes when, like, my mouse goes over things that's behind the game, Twitch chat likes to, like, appear on the game. So that's what that was. Hole! You got any tea down here? Okay, didn't think so. That's probably its Sparkons, yes. We must mind our manners around the stone circle. To the lighthouse. There's gotta be somebody in town that's gonna give me frickin' tea. Mr.
I don't want to disturb it.
Down here?
There's no way I'm going swimming.
Is there a picture?
This is something like a missing poster. 2 boys disappeared here after taking a swim. It's suspected that they drowned, but their bodies were never found.
Oh. Spooky.
Wasting water like that. No.
Okay, what the butts? Who's got the freaking tea around here? Does the lighthouse have the tea? Is there St. John's wort in the ruins?
Even if I unless someone
This is freaking England. How can nobody have this kind of tea? Everyone has every tea in England. The gate? Maybe somebody mailed me some tea because they knew. They knew what I needed.
an empty letterbox.
Damn it. Can you still visit the greenhouse? Oh, good question. Let's check. Go to the garden. I doubt they were growing tea in the greenhouse, but it's worth a check. Maybe it's that stupid plant! Is this St. John's wort? This stupid freaking plant that was so suspicious earlier.
Tumulus valerian. That's exactly what I'm after. And the plant's already dried out. Ought to burn well, that stuff.
So what, is Valerian? Oh, Valerian or St. John's wort. Balls. I forgot that he even said Valerian in the first place, or I might have remembered that. Shit. Okay. Anyways. Yeah. Can we now combine all this junk? Where do you want to cook this, Derp? I mean, I've got some sticks. I've got a lighter. We could make some heat. I don't think we can use the kitchen. Because why would he have taken it off of the stove if we could use this? Smiley face. Okay, that's funny. Someone stole my ladder? Oh my god, goodness. I don't think we make it in here. Because there's no... I mean, we can get electricity from the cellar. Maybe. But we don't have anywhere to plug this thing into, so... I don't really think that's the answer. Where could we go to make tea? Maybe someone downtown will let me make tea? Oh, I don't know. Can I just use the can I just have them brew this for me at the cafe? That would be easier.
Later.
Edward.
Later. I better not go.
Help, I need to know. I don't know where to get fire. Police station? I've been in here in a long time.
I don't have any further questions. I'll just leave him in peace for now. I'm not going back. pub's closed.
Right. Gosh. There's probably somewhere that I forgot about that we can use. Was there anywhere in Herman's house? I don't think so. What about the hut in the woods? Maybe Rolf has a flame. Hey, Rolf.
I'll leave Ralph in peace for
balls. Oh, hey!
He looks busy.
Okay, nothing new here. Do I just need to, like, combine things first in my inventory, maybe? Like, can I put any of this on any of this?
I've got this pot from the castle kitchen. There's about 1 liter of fresh water in it.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Real Colombian Highland coffee. Tablets for stomach complaints containing magnesium. Dry twigs. Perfect for a campfire.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
A dried out valerian.
But we need somewhere to put the campfire, Derp. This is what I need assistance with, if you wouldn't mind. Give me a hint, Derp, of some kind. Where would you like to put the fire down? Like, can we put it right here? Because we have basically everything we need. Maybe it's somewhere in the castle that I could just put it down. Probably not inside. Maybe back in the back somewhere? Maybe in the greenhouse? This well is still clickable. You could also create a smokehouse. I might set the forest on fire. That's definitely something that could happen. Maybe we go back to the marsh to do it. You think? Maybe? Because he's gonna go here. Like, maybe it's an instant effect kind of a tea, you know? Where... Oh, wait, he did say there was a bunch of rocks inside the burial mound. I don't know if that means anything. I mean, that's not particularly helpful for building a fire, but it could contain it, I guess. He could, like, make a little stone
There's
circle.
something wedged between the stones.
Oh!
A piece of paper.
That wasn't there before, or at least you didn't notice it, because you're a derp.
An envelope with my name on it. This is starting to get a bit creepy.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he wants to make the tea inside the burial mound, because immediately Mordred's gonna come out, like, as soon as he drinks it, which makes no sense, but that's probably what's gonna happen.
An envelope with my name on it.
Read it!
No sender's address, nothing.
Ooh, another clear.
Hope is the guardian's second virtue. It nourishes the wise, but it fools the measured, who mindlessly rest on its promises.
Cool. Cool. Uh-huh, yep.
The next weird message. I kind of expected it.
I bet
Whoever's
the psychiatrist lady is writing those, I kind of think. That she probably is. Okay, let's see if we can make some fire or something. Can you rearrange these stones, Derp?
I'll put the stones in the middle of the chamber. That'll give me a small fire hearth.
I knew it! Why'd you have to put it in the middle, though? There's not... Is there a hole at the top? Doubt it. Instant Mordred. That's the tea that we're making right now.
That makes enough combustible material for a small fire.
gonna be so disgusting. Uh-huh.
Father and son
So
by
realistic.
the campfire. How touching.
What? What do you mean? There's no, what? Your dad is not here.
The water
Okay.
ought to boil soon.
Let's I guess we'll add the coffee first. Just throw all the beans in there, Derp. We want as much caffeine as humanly possible. I don't
And
think
now
you emptied
today,
that bag.
the Turkish variety.
How is he gonna drink? How are you gonna strain this? That's what I want to know. Are you gonna eat the tea leaves and the beans?
I'll crush the tablets first so that they dissolve fast.
Maybe you should have crushed the coffee beans. Or maybe it was ground coffee, I guess. But then he'd be drinking the grounds. That's gross.
I'm afraid that my soup's not going to be enough on its own.
I tried to add the root. Do I have to break it?
Dried out valerian.
Put it in! Fireplace? Oh. For some reason it wouldn't let me sit and put it in the pot.
Damn, all that beautiful smoke's going outside.
Yeah. That's supposed to happen. Are you really?
I'm afraid that my soup's not...
Really? What do you want me to put a blanket over the doorway or something? Are you trying to get high on these fumes, Derp? Is that what's happening? Okay. What the hell do you want me to do about the smoke not go? Just stand in front of it and inhale. It can't be that hard.
I've already got a small candle.
Let's burn our journal.
I'm not an arsonist.
You're not? Oh, well, I guess I don't know you then.
I don't want to burn them.
Okay.
I'm not an arsonist. I don't want to burn that.
Living in denial, Derp. No, I do not have a sheet in my inventory, surprisingly enough. What do you want me to do?
I'm afraid that my soup...
I'm trying to think of things that were highlighted that I couldn't pick up previously. Can I just, like, move some sticks in front of this, or... I don't... Yeah, get naked, Derp. That'll help, yes. I've got an extension cord, I have pieces of paper, a map, and a camera. I don't think any of these things is gonna help me. What about that? I can't go that way. Maybe the tumble down building has something.
No, that's Spooner's place now.
Okay, never mind. I think that would be a great quest, Baron Run. I think Derp and Kate Walker would make, like, actually the perfect couple of annoyingness. Hotel has sheets and blankets. Maybe that's where we go. I think it's more likely that we could get something from our own house, but...
No. Definitely not.
Maybe I'm...
Polaroid.
Maybe I'm not thinking about this the right way at all. Oh wait, I know what we need! I know, we need this stupid piece of crap.
It's a roll of damp-proof sheeting used in the craftsman should really I guess that's no big deal.
There we go. Fine. Okay, yes, this thing. I knew that was going to be needed for something eventually. How come I can't fast travel there? It's so annoying. Alright. There we go. Put that over that, and
I ought
then
to put the
inhale.
heating on
This is
from
gonna
the
be bad.
outside.
This probably is not gonna go down well. I'm gonna save right now, actually. I'm a little bit worried about Derp.
Cool. That'll keep all the smoke in the burial chamber for sure.
Yes, we can get totally high off this really strange combination of caffeine and tea and antacids? How do we know that antacids are even gonna produce any kind of, like, effect in the smoke? Does magnesium work in smoke form? Can you inhale that?
Oh, I'm gonna stink like a kipper when I get out of here.
Why would you smell
Not
like
exactly
fish?
the best deodorant for an unjustly alleged arsonist.
Oh my god, he's gonna kill
Ugh.
himself.
I'm already feeling a bit weird, woozy, like I've been wrapped in wool.
Uh-huh.
But that's not enough. Something's still missing.
This is such a stupid idea. Like, it's just so stupid. What? Pills? What the hell are we missing?
I'm not an arsonist. I don't want to burn. I'm not an arsonist.
What?
What the hell am I getting into here, for Pete's sake?
I have no
So
idea.
what? It's not gonna kill me.
Yeah, it might.
And if it does, then I'm already in a tomb, aren't I?
Derp, that's boiling! That's boiling! What are you doing?
Ugh. This is working better than I thought.
What the hell's
What?
wrong with him?
Ugh, my head. Ugh. My pills, I need them urgently. Damn it! Ugh, I never thought it'd be so intense. How long was I out for? Well, anyway, I've seen the ball thing. They hid them here in the tomb. Somewhere in a wall.
You're lucky you're not dead right now, Derp. There was probably enough smoke in here to get the same effect as if it was on fire, like if you were in a burning building. That was so stupid. I can't believe he did that. That was so dumb. Okay. Oh look, more mold.
This mold wasn't here before. Or was it? What can that mean? This figure in my vision has done something with the ball here. Well, that was weird. But anyway, I've got what I wanted. Thanks,
What?
Mordred.
It was literally it was right there the whole time? Huh?
Feels strangely cold. I hope the search was worthwhile and this thing works.
Okay. I'll just leave my creepy house right there. Okay, now we need to go to the stone circle again. I think that was just, Derp having some kind of severe carbon dioxide poisoning and just imagining what the answer was. But in reality, his subconscious noticed that the ball was there the whole time in the wall and he just needed to get high to realize it. At the end of this, Mystery Incorporated is going to come out and explain
awesome.
everything.
You can see right down into the pit through the ladder rungs. That makes climbing over it a real... I'm having a real problem believing what I'm seeing right now.
It's a portal to the underworld.
It
Go.
worked.
Go in. Yay. Go, Derp. Oh, this is... Oh!
The Academy. That brings back some memories. Bad ones.
Yeah.
I kinda hoped to come out in the ritual chamber. Looks like the portal hadn't been completely activated. Not good. The way it's looking, I'm gonna be here longer than I planned for.
I hope there's not another stupid puzzle like last time. That's all I care about. Lewis!
That must be Lewis. Or what's left of him, at least. Angelina wouldn't have got all that far without his help. He let himself be used by her. Just like I did. But never mind what kind of a guy he was. I still have to feel just a bit sorry for him. Let's see if the guy's got anything else on him, apart from bugs.
Ew. Ew.
Keep nice and still. Ugh. Something about this corpse feels quite nicely alive.
What?
Must be something to do with the circle of life.
Extremely weird.
A note to Lewis from Angelina. A letter to Lewis from Angelina. Lewis, I've taken care of Valley. She's not gonna cause us any more trouble. You deal with the people at the castle. Best thing would be to just set the place on fire. Just make sure that the American comes out of it at least half okay. I need him alive. Bring him to the academy as quickly as possible. I'm gonna try to be there with Catherine ahead of you. You'll get your money as soon as I've got what I want. Angelina.
Well, there's basically a
Obviously,
confession
all I
for
need to
everything.
do is make sure that Spooner finds this note on Lewis's corpse. And that'll mean I'll be off of the hook at last. But it's impossible for me to let him in here. In doing that, I might just as well sell off my family secret and have Mordred tattooed on my forehead. I'll think of something or other.
You could just hand in the note and then have them do a handwriting, like, you know, get an expert in handwriting and have it checked to Angelina's handwriting. And then just take a picture of Lewis's corpse.
Whoa,
Maybe. I don't know.
they've really been having fun around here. The floor is littered with empty cartridges. Someone's fired off magazine after magazine here. Did the Order members want to make the Academy collapse? Well, they were pretty damn successful with the entrance, at least.
Yes, they were. Mom, are you in there? Mom!
That goes a long way down. And there's that weird light again. These stone flags used to be deadly traps. Once you stepped on one, something would either drop from above or a door would open up. The mechanism's broken now. At least I hope it is. Lewis looks like he's been eaten up a bit. Lewis looks like...
Okay, so there's something else we need to do. Oh, we do need to
With
take a
that,
picture.
I'd at least have evidence that Lewis is
I was
dead.
right. Holy crap.
Then I'd have to answer some uncomfortable questions. So no.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That is true though, because then
Whoever
they'd be
built
like,
the traps
"Where did you take this
certainly
picture
didn't
at?
go in
We
for
need the
half
body."
measures. If you got that on your head, you wouldn't have to worry about getting a headache anymore.
What? I'm not even listening to anything you're saying, Derp.
Normally,
It's just...
you'd take this route here, but it looks pretty blocked up.
Uh-huh.
These nasty devil characters are all over the place. Look like galleon figureheads. The last time I was here, there was a black ball lying in this holder. Somebody must have taken it out. I can only hope that it's still lying around here somewhere.
There's black balls there.
There are bullet holes all around here. Those Order people must have been going crazy, shooting all over the place. But why would they have been shooting all around themselves? Might it have had something to do with Angelina's ritual? Or were they doing that to make the Academy collapse? Well, whatever. I ought to make sure I get myself out of here in one piece. The columns are standing on bases that are set deep into the ground. No end in sight. You used to be able to open these doors using a mechanism. That's been destroyed, though, to keep them shut forever.
Okie dokie smoky. So...
Oh, that must be a member of the Order.
Oh!
Killed by the falling rocks and all that chaos. Unrecognizable from here, though.
Can we loot him?
No chance.
Well, surely nothing I have right now will help me. Gap.
There's a gap here between the stones. But I can't recognize anything. It's much too dark in there. And I can't feel anything either.
Use your lighter? What could possibly go wrong?
No chance. My arm's blocking the view. I can't see a thing. That's a small gap. Much too dark to see anything at all. No chance. My arm's blocking.
Okay, so we need to like rig our lighter with something. Picture? Oh.
That ought to do it.
Yeah. We can look at the photo. Hey, look, it's a bull.
Yes, there's the black ball. In a dead person's hand. And behind that, the other opening. If I only had something like a stick, I could push the ball out on the other side.
Don't we want the ball? Oh, you mean push it over there? Oh, I have a pencil. I have an extension cord. I don't think that's gonna work. Does Lewis have anything?
It's pretty damn grisly. I could use Lewis's arm as an extension to get to the black ball.
He's lending me a hand! Just like in Dracula! Yay. Thanks, Lewis. That is so disgusting.
Good. The ball's a bit closer to the other
Derp
opening
is a
now.
very disturbed individual. Like, a very, very disturbed individual, I just have to say.
Gotcha. Now let's get out of here.
But... Okay, so all I came in here for was this letter? That's all I need? Okay. Yeah, how is he? Well, the Inspector is never gonna see Lewis's body, and never going to get
Adrian
in here.
Gordon, Grand Master of Portal Magic.
The idea is that nobody's
Let's
ever
hope
going to
that
get
the
in
portal
here.
will send me directly to Mordred's book.
Oh God, Mom!
What? I'm in the ritual chamber.
Angelina, can you hear me? A wall of skulls. Ah, this place is so friendly. Look at all these empty things, though. That's probably bad. Alright, who thinks Derp is gonna ruin the world even more this time? Or will he redeem himself, finally, and not screw it up? What will Derp do? Jump in. Okay, I need to take a really quick break, and then we'll come back and see what happens. He's gonna definitely ruin it. Alright, guys. I'll be right back in a couple minutes. BRB. Okay. I'm back. Hello. I had to have a bite of my protein bar thing. Yum. It's peanut butter flavor. Super good with coffee. And I got more coffee, of course. Of course. Because we're gonna need it. Definitely gonna need it for the conclusion of all this shenanigans. Alright. You guys ready? Let's look at the book last.
Human skulls. Finely hewn from the stone. I hope.
No, they're definitely real skulls, Derp. Of course they are.
Could be the throne of the devil.
AKA Mordred, AKA Derp. Son of Mordred, apparently. Or ancient descendant to be of Mordred. Any antacids? Now, I didn't take any antacids. I did have some valerian root and threw it in my coffee though, just to, you know, get in the mood to be like Derp. I'm learning from him. Actually, I did take magnesium supplements this morning, because I do every day. So technically, I have had 2 of the 3 ingredients, but I don't have valerian root or St. John's wort, so.
Whoa, for a moment I thought Mordred was sitting there.
And I didn't light it on fire and breathe in all the smoke. That's the difference between Derp and me, you know. We're getting close, I think, Elfie. Yes. Usually this room is near the end of the game, at least in every one of the games so far. But I don't think this is going to be the final scene. At least I would be surprised if it is.
The abyss my mother fell into.
Yeah. And Angelina.
There are several holders here. Is it going to be about which one the ball goes into? That would be theoretically, even physically explicable. But I'd rather not try it.
End of chapter out of 6, yeah. It was mentioned earlier that there were 6 chapters. But this, to me, this doesn't seem like the end of the game anyway. So I'm not surprised. You do that, zombie.
Everything's in the book.
Sono carne, busa dire.
Oh, that was Evelyn. Torian. Uh-oh. Hi, Chadrad. Welcome. Welcome to Derpitude.
Pull yourself together, Adrian.
Yeah. I just realized I forgot to update the game. Hold on. We're playing Return of Castle Wolfenstein. I really, really, really liked that game, you guys. I want to play that again. That was so much fun. One sec, guys. Sorry. Here's my list of all the games. This is my I just copy and paste all these every time, so it's like way easier. There we go. Okay, now it's correct. Now I feel better. Yeah, Chatterad, you missed the epic drug fest that Derp almost killed himself with. It was a mixture of a whole entire package of coffee for caffeine, and then mixed with valerian root, dried valerian root, plus antacids with magnesium, all brewed into a giant pot inside the burial chamber. And then he even wanted to make the smoke stay in the room so that he could get high as well. And then he also drank the boiling mixture right from the boiling pot. It was ridiculous. It was the most ridiculous thing that he's ever done yet, besides accidentally summoning Mordred into his own body. That was pretty bad too. Derp never ceases to amaze me. What am I doing? Let's click on it again. What could go wrong? That's true, Asylania, yeah.
To own a body once again. What unimaginable power. Now I can complete my work.
Uh-oh. Is Derp Mordred now? The filament. Oh my god, that was so horrible. Freaking Dracula 3.
Lilia!
Where is he? Where's Daniel? What have you done with our son?
He's dead.
No, please. That can't be.
So he did kill him?
He was too weak. I wanted to make him stronger. He could have been much more powerful than I.
What have you done?
Out of my way, woman.
Did she just go inside Derp also? Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the white lady's gonna help us with the rest of the game. She's gonna help us defeat Mordred.
No! Is that me? Where am I? In the castle?
Ooh!
This has to be the locked room. How the hell did I get in here? Damn blackouts. But Mordred is strong. I can feel him. I don't have a lot of time left.
So when Mordred was controlling Derp, we couldn't do anything. Is this the nurse's room? Mordred's book. Note. What? I have a feeling we're about to get revelations of the story here pretty soon.
Photos of my ma and pa. They can't help me anymore either. And what have we got here? A pair of pliers.
Is this the same room Samuel
I don't need
was
them
in?
right now.
It's rearranged differently if it is. but I wouldn't be too surprised because they did change some stuff from the first game. But there was a base of operations room that Samuel had in the first game that looked sort of like this. The desk was over here though, and there was also a fireplace like right where we're facing from, so you wouldn't be able to see it, but it's entirely possible that it's there, and they just rearranged the room. But it could be another room as well, who knows?
A shaky old bed, full of woodworm. Perfect for dying in.
Alright, Mordred's book. What the hell is she doing with Mordred's book?
So I didn't dream it. It actually happened.
Oh, I took it.
That's the book from the ritual chamber. Mordred's book.
Right, Mordred took it out of there.
The pages are empty. Damn.
Are they?
Can't be.
What the? Everything is in the book, and now there's nothing in the book.
Okay, keep calm.
Don't freak out, Mordred.
Remember, in the ritual chamber with Angelina, the blood of a male Gordon. If I drop some of my blood onto the book, then the writings ought to become visible.
Yeah, but be careful.
Hey, I definitely know that from somewhere.
Is that one of the poems? Oh, she was writing the
Guardian's
poems.
highest virtue is faith, as much in himself as in God.
Oh.
These notes, who's writing them to me? Am I writing them myself? Or Mordred?
Is it your handwriting? God, stupid derp.
Ugh. Now I can see that I look as bad as I feel.
Shards.
A piece of glass. That ought to do it.
Alright. What could possibly go wrong?
Ow.
Yeah.
Nothing. Not a single letter. Stop. Here. Here's something. Oh, no, it's just Mordred's dumbass summoning formula. All that for nothing.
The Force is calling you.
Thank you, Nicola, for gifting us up to you, Jimbo.
But I have to do something.
Thank you, friends.
I can't just
Welcome
let
you,
Mordred
Jimbo.
win.
She's high.
I'd rather be dead than a centuries-old murderer. My father, he's already trodden this path. It might be the simplest way, but it's also the most effective. Without me, there is no Mordred. My death will be his as well. I've got no other choice.
Q white lady? Q nurse? Q psychiatrist lady? He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it, right? He's not gonna kill
The
himself.
Gordons, centuries-old family. Cursed right down to the very last descendant. And I am him. The story of the Gordons ends with me.
Don't do it, Derp. The only one that can stop Mordred, Derp.
Mr. Gordon! Adrian, don't do it!
Ha!
Go away!
Do it.
Calm down, Adrian. You can't do that. There is another way.
What do you know?
More than you think. I can help you beat the curse. Trust me, please. Come down here. Please!
And then he jumps off. Alright. Ooh! Splat. Oops, derped again.
Who sent you? And why?
My employer is the Vatican.
Oh,
Have you ever heard of the
nice.
Apostolic Visitation? We're mainly concerned with supernatural phenomena, what are commonly known
This
as
is the nurse
miracles.
that was missing.
The Vatican. There I was thinking it couldn't get much worse, and then the church comes knocking at the door.
I was sent here because we had been informed that Blackmore Castle burned down. It was apparently just a routine mission. I was to sort out legal matters and release the funds for the Gordons to rebuild the castle. But then I found out that Victoria Gordon was on her deathbed and that Angelina was nowhere to be found. My task then became to secure the Gordons' inheritance and to minimize the effects of the curse as best I could.
The effects of the curse. The Gordon's inheritance?
Adrian, your eyes.
Yeah, I know. They're black.
Because Mordred's inside me.
What do you
And
know about
possibly
the
his
curse of
wife
the
as
Gordon?
well.
Mordred wanted immortality and power. He somehow anchored his soul in the mirror, but he was caught during a ritual by his brother. Shortly before his death, he cursed Marcus's descendants to collect souls, in order that he could be called back into life with them. And it would seem it worked, judging by your eyes.
Collect souls? You mean kill people?
Is that what the black
Yes.
balls are?
You're wrong. I haven't killed anyone, and still Mordred lives in me.
As far as I can gather, your twin sister, Angelina, did that for you. We got it all wrong. Angelina was originally supposed to take over the Guardian role. We didn't know anything about you. We thought the last male Gordon committed suicide 12 years ago.
Okay, that makes sense.
What do you mean, guardian role? You mean to guard these portals, right?
That is the Gordon's inheritance. The Guardians are people of pure heart who were chosen by the church a long time ago to guard the Black Mirror.
The Black Mirror?
Yes, a great mirror, which also serves as an ancient portal and lies deep beneath the castle. Marcus Gordon took over this duty and passed it on to his children.
We
But
found
how
that
should
in
a
the last
Gordon stay pure of heart if they're all destined to murder?
Your family has produced more Guardians than it has murderers. Only Marcus's descendants are in a position to resist the Black Mirror. We still don't know why. However, we don't have any time now to research the exact reason for this, and then find an alternative Guardian from outside the Gordon family.
So, I'm definitely your last hope then. How do you know all this?
Ooh, an ancient
From the
book.
Vatican archives, and also from this book here, which I found in the library. It's the Book of the Guardians.
There are no longer any Guardians of pure heart here, just Mordred.
Adrian, right from birth, you were destined to become a Guardian. Without Angelina, Mordred's curse would never have passed over to you. Victoria would never have wanted nor permitted you to kill yourself. Do you want to simply ignore her final wishes? Adrian, if you're going to kill yourself, everything could only get worse. If there were no longer any Guardians, then the Black Mirror would be open to all. The mirror would enslave the weak and bring Mordred back into the world of the living. And the Black Mirror would be unprotected. Victoria would have never allowed you to commit suicide. Are you going to simply ignore Victoria's last will?
Alright then. I'll give you one chance.
But why wouldn't these, if the Vatican already had all of this information, why didn't someone tell William or Samuel? Like, was this just a communication error? Because there's been like 3 previous generations of Guardians that have killed themselves attempting to fix the curse, which apparently was like the completely wrong way. So if Derp didn't exist, like, wouldn't they have gotten word somehow that the last Guardian was dead? Because when Samuel killed himself, that was it. Like, they didn't think Derp existed. So how, like, what the hell? What, they suck at their job or what?
Did I understand that correctly? I'm the last Gordon of Marcus's lineage, and therefore also the last Guardian? But I can't guard the portal because a cursed part of me, the Mordred part,
Yes,
wants
I
to
am.
open the portal. And if I kill myself, The portal can be opened because there are no more guardians.
Something like that. Yes.
So, what do you suggest?
An exorcism. In the church.
An exorcism?
It's an ancient ritual. Long before there were Christians, ghosts and demons were being cast out of people. It works. You only have to believe in it, Adrian.
Uh-huh.
I'm possessed by the devil. Don't talk to me about belief. Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you, Adrian. And now let's go to the church. We should complete the exorcism before night.
Okay, then.
So, how does a person get to work for the Vatican?
Later.
Holy Mother in Heaven!
Yeah, a good day to you too, Father.
Prioress Antolini, welcome back. You've arrived at just the right time.
Now do you see why I was in such a hurry?
I have so many questions about this.
Miss Antolini has had an idea about how to solve my problem.
Yes, I've been informed. The Archbishop has told me about it himself.
5 minutes later, and you would have had to inform Mark as well.
Father, have you ever performed an exorcism?
I've been the priest for the whole manor of Black Mirror for years. Everyone here has been baptized by me, and my words accompany them to the grave, too. I've taken the confessions of murderers.
Just answer the question, Father.
Have you or haven't you?
No, not in practice. But I do have the theoretical knowledge, of course.
Oh, great. I'm the guinea pig.
Adrian, I've been trained for something like this. I've studied the Rituale Romanum several times. And if Prioress Antolini thinks it's the best option, then I agree with her. After all, she is, well,
I've already told Adrian who I work for, but I'm afraid we don't have time to discuss this for hours on end.
Good. Then let's begin the preparations.
Okay, and what can I do?
We need information. So the more we know about the demon, the better.
We already have his name, so we can address him. Do you know any more about him?
Yes.
What would be important?
Don't you?
It would be good to know how he sinned.
You know all this already.
Item. Something that anchors him in this world.
The book?
Then I'll get searching.
But be quick. I'll prepare everything with the priest.
He knows more about Mordred than Derp does. Good grief. Okay. Let's go see if the book is. Oh,
Good
hi.
day, sir.
Hi, Edward. Did you come to be my
Edward.
butler?
I completely forgotten about him.
Good timing, Edward.
Hi, Edward. I didn't expect you so soon.
If it's inconvenient, I could come back another time.
Do you notice anything about me?
What do you mean, sir?
Around my eyes, perhaps?
With respect, sir, they're perhaps a touch darker than normal. A temporary indisposition, I assume?
I wish. Why are you here again?
You said I should come by during the course of the day, about an eventual position as butler.
Oh, yes. Excuse me, Edward. As you see, I don't really have time just now, and...
Perhaps I can help you.
Actually, there is something. It would be great if you could deliver this letter to Inspector Spooner. Tell him I found it while tidying up the greenhouse.
Of course, sir.
Mm-hmm. It's very tidy in there.
You're not going to tell anyone else about it. The thing with my eyes, I mean?
Most certainly not, sir. Discretion is the most important virtue of a butler.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course it is.
Good man. In other circumstances, he'd be the perfect new Bates.
He will be the perfect new Bates, Derp. Everything's gonna be fine. You're not gonna destroy the world, and you're gonna have Edward as your cool butler. Maybe.
Even if the pages are blank, maybe the book will be useful for the exorcism. Who knows? It did once belong to Mordred, after all.
Yes, the sharpening knife skill is very important when you're a butler for Black Mirror Castle.
The book from the ritual, but that doesn't matter anyway.
No idea how you got this. Yes, you do, Derp. Window?
There's a rope dangling right in front of the window. Or is it a noose? Better take it, I guess.
Oh! Good thing I clicked on that. Is that how we got in? Maybe? Although the door is kicked in from this side? Or did he kick it in from the other side? I don't know. Weird. Could have kicked it in to get out if it was locked. Anything in here?
Photos of... And what if we got... And what if we got here? A pair of pliers.
Just take them, you're eventually gonna need them, Derp. Okay, there's pliers in there for when we eventually need them, guys. Don't forget. It'd be so silly to take them right now. Alright, the church, the book. I have arrived.
Ah, Adrian. There you are.
Yes, hello. I got the book.
I found a book that belonged to Mordred, but all the pages are blank.
How do you know it belonged to him, then?
It's from... his grave.
We can divert his attention from you with it. You'd better give that to me. Have you found out anything else?
No, not yet. But I'm trying my best. At the moment, I have no information about Mordred that would be important for the exorcism. I've sorted everything out with Valentina.
Really? What the butts? Look at the Guardians. Rope.
I don't have the time to read everything, but at first glance, it looks like it's just full of stories about the White Lady.
That could be useful.
It even tells here about how she died.
Cool. What is it? How did she
In
die?
the final duel with my brother, she threw herself between us to stop the bloodshed, but he was no longer the brother I once knew. The evil had corrupted him too much. How great must this power have been to make him forget all of the battles in which we had fought together side by side? How incessantly overpowering must the evil be to make him forget just how much he had loved his wife Maria. His blade pierced her heart and snapped as though it were made from glass. That was also the end of my brother. But then with his final breath, he cursed me and all my descendants. I killed my brother. I will never be able to forgive myself for that. His final resting place will be in our chapel. May God have mercy on his soul.
No play. Something a boy.
That must be a transcript from Marcus's writings.
Does that help?
Father Frederick.
There we go.
My son?
Mordred's wife was called Maria.
Ah, that's good to know. Those are worldly, familial things. I'm sure we can address Mordred with that, particularly if he loved her.
Well, he murdered her with a sword.
Oh, that's excellent.
Excellent.
For our purposes, I mean.
How does this guy not know that
Now we have
already?
enough information.
Victoria knew all about Maria.
Okay, so what happens now?
Just lie down here and trust in Jesus, our Lord. Miss Antolini, are you recording?
This is the exorcism of Adrian Gordon. Present are Father Frederick, pastor of the Church of Wormhill, as conducting exorcist, and as witness and doctor, Prioress Valentina Antolini.
It has begun. Let us pray.
In nomine
Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Amen.
Amen. Most glorious Prince of the heavenly armies, Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in our battle against principalities and powers, against the rulers of this world of darkness, against the spirits of wickedness in the high places. Come to the assistance of men whom God has created to his likeness, and whom he has redeemed at a great price from the tyranny of the devil. We know your name, demon. You that calls itself Mordred.
Oh, you guys can't see.
Release.
Stoop down in pure spirit.
Mordred, you who made yourself guilty during life and therefore remain guilty in death and beyond, go to the hell in which you belong. Go into purgatory, where you should burn sinner for all your deeds.
Behold the cross of the Lord.
Mordred, you who has raised the weapon against your brother Marcus, you who murdered your wife with a blade of your sword, Maria, whose soul has found no peace since then.
Behold the cross of the Lord.
Guilty you are, Mordred, and guilty you will always
getting
be.
a bit of vignette
Bow
going
beneath
on.
the all-powerful hand of God. Release Adrian and go there where you can receive the vengeance of God.
Father Frederick.
I saw him. He spoke to me. It's the wrong place.
It's the wrong place? Oh god, he's gonna die, isn't he?
There's nowhere for him to go here. Not from his world.
Oh, Father. Adrian. Adrian, wake up!
Look, I don't want to say that I saw that coming, but I definitely saw that coming. Rip father, dude. Here we go.
Thank you again for helping me bring Adrian to the castle.
But of course, miss. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, not at the moment.
Then I'll come over again tomorrow. Have a nice day.
See you. As long as Adrian's still asleep, I should let the Archbishop know about the current state of
Do we get to play with
affairs.
her? Yay! Oh yeah, this is way better than Derp. Okay, hold on. Need to put my webcam back. Also, I need to answer a couple cheesy questions.
I have to speak to the Archbishop.
Okay, hold on. Let me save the game. Yay, lady! Yeah, she's way cooler than Derp. She should be, if they make another game, she should be the protagonist for sure. Alright, hang on. I need to answer some cheesy questions here. This one's, oh, actually 2 of them are from 2 days ago. I don't think Panicked Monk is here. Panicked Monk and I'm Just Mad Brown. If you're here, speak out in chat and I'll answer your questions. Otherwise, I'll just answer Rob's question. That is, how would you pronounce tiefling? I would pronounce it tiefling. I don't know if that's correct, but that's how I've always pronounced it. Alright, that actually did not take long at all. Oops. Okay.
The floor of the library is higher than the rest of the rooms on the ground floor. Perhaps the secret entrance is hidden under it.
Ooh.
Or maybe just old-fashioned underfloor heating.
Well, we could lift it up and find
The
out.
floor, perhaps the...
I said we could lift it up and find out.
The floor, perhaps the... A mighty pillar. The wooden cladding is decorated with carvings.
Okay, I only have one complaint about her, is that she talks really slow. But otherwise, she's cool.
There's only English literature here. Shakespeare, etc.
Yeah, I know. We've already been over this with Derp.
Mainly lexicons and biographies about British lords. I found the book about the Guardians here. Mainly lexicon.
Oh, you found the other, right, the book that, oh.
It's for an emergency, in case, yeah, well, Mordred attacks me.
Uh-huh.
I let the dictaphone run during the exorcism. I can't understand a word, even though I understand quite a few languages. But that must be a very, very old one.
Okay. Interesting.
Matches. They're from a cafe in London where I met the Archbishop a few days ago.
Kalima.
The Bible gave me much strength when I needed it. I think everyone should read it at least once. The Gordon file from the Vatican Archives. The last entry is from 1923. It notes the handing over of the Guardian position to Victoria Gordon. Right at the front of the file is a copy of a letter from Marcus Gordon. In it, he says that the entrance to the Shade Portal is sealed with an altar. The underground chapel was consecrated and prevents the shades from entering the catacombs.
Okay. You have anything to say about this?
The Gordon family tree. Many of the Guardians were women. Isabella, Emily, Rosa. But also Marcus Gordon, Albert, and Durham. There are records on them in the Vatican Library. Your Grace, this is Prioress Antolini. There were complications. The exorcism failed. No, I don't think that was the reason. Yes. Yes, but that only makes sense if the demon is unknown. Correct, Your Grace. We underestimated his strength. Father Frederick is dead. He was thrown across the room, and Okay. No. The Guardian is doing well considering the circumstances.
Yeah, no FaceTime.
Yes, Your
Sad,
Grace.
sad.
I understand. I also think that the location is crucial. The Guardian had an image of Pictish glyphs with him, the same as those engraved on the Shade Portal. That's exactly where the demon must be forced back. Yes, into the Black Mirror. It'll be no problem to get there. The demon itself tries to force its way to the mirror. It's drawn to it like a magnet. He won't cause us any problems until then. On the contrary, Guardian and demon will be hard to keep apart. Yes, that's the other side of the coin. But, Your Grace, the man is probably the only one who can fulfill this task. Yes. Is there an alternative to exorcism? Of course, I'll do that.
Shoot him with
All
a
right,
silver
then.
bullet?
First, I have to find the entrance to the catacombs under the castle. A chapel is mentioned in the records, which is found down there. That's where I guess the Black Mirror is. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Your Grace. Thank you. Good. As long as Adrian is still asleep, I can start looking for a way in. Most secret passageways in old walls have the characteristic of not being sealed completely airtight. That could help me.
Carpet.
The floor of perhaps the secret.
What are we gonna do? Look for a draft? Why don't you just lift off the carpet? It's not even a big carpet.
The flame is burning uniformly.
Okay.
The floor of the light. Perhaps this.
Whatever, lady. Okay, tea room. Moldy wall.
Black mold. According to Greg, it was caused by the extinguishing water, which offers an excellent breeding ground for molds once it's soaked into the walls.
Yeah, but...
Black mold. Greg was going to repair the grandfather clock, but he never got around to it.
Poor Greg.
There are only Victoria's papers here. Bank statements, bills, and so on. They're of no use.
There's definitely something weird about the mold, because it's the same mold that Derp saw in the ritual chamber. And it's just weird.
A statue of the Virgin Mary. She was venerated for her humility and her firm belief in God.
Great.
I didn't even like horses when I was a little girl. I prefer small animals.
Okay.
A plain marble pedestal. I almost like it more than the sculpture on it.
Great. That was useful.
The entrance to the catacombs used to be under the foundation stone, but Marcus had it sealed off. Now it's only a cellar down there.
So... the previous descendants that inherited the curse, which we now know to be guardians of, Marcus's line of dudes, they all have been possessed by Mordred, but I don't know if it was in the same way because, Derp is apparently different, even though he accidentally went to the ritual chamber and, he completed the ritual to get Mordred into his body. So, it seems like Derp should be, cursed even more than the previous two people. But I don't know. It's just kind of weird right now.
The Gordon family
I'm
crest.
hoping we'll find out.
A shield with blue background and 5 golden lilies.
It might just be that Mordred is just too strong.
I once saw such a huge globe in the museum in Moscow. It was also made of metal.
Honestly,
I remember that Australia was only half depicted on it, because they hadn't yet mapped it out completely when they made it.
But, I don't know. It really just doesn't make a lot of sense to me right now. Everything is kind of weird, and I have a lot of questions about the story that there's some stuff that just isn't fitting together, so I'm
There
hoping
were
it will
still some old
come
tiles
together,
stored in the
but...
cellar. If no one had saved them back then the whole floor would have had to been relayed.
Exactly, Svartkonst. Yeah, Samuel did not complete the curse and complete the ritual He went down there with the intention to destroy it, but like he didn't accidentally screw up so badly that he like invited Mordred into his body like Derp did. Yet Samuel was murdering. Samuel was like much stronger, like under control of Mordred than Derp is, because Derp hasn't even killed anybody, which might have something to do with Angelina kind of sharing the curse or sharing the guardian responsibility, because apparently the people that she murdered counted towards the ritual for Derp. Therefore, he is even more cursed, I guess. But it's just weird. I don't know. It's weird because Samuel was killing everyone by himself and he didn't even screw up the ritual, you know? Just whatever. Hopefully we'll figure out what it's all about eventually.
I don't see any way to get through this door. When I first came here, this room wasn't being used. I've had everything that's still usable brought into here.
No, being the Guardian, according to what we just learned, just means that they're resistant to the curse because they're in Marcus's line. So that's why Marcus's line is like deemed the Guardians, because they can like protect the world from Marcus's curse, or the curse of Black Mirror, or whatever. But in doing so, I guess at least Derp screwed up, or something happened, because a lot of the people, he said that the Marcus's line has produced a lot more successful Guardians than it did murderers. So to me that sounds like most of the Guardians do not get cursed by Mordred in such a, like, possessed. So if William was like one of the first in a long time to get possessed or cursed, then he must have done something really crazy before Samuel even, and before Derp, because that seems like, if that's true, that seems like it's kind of where it all started. Unless I'm forgetting another descendant before William that was also a murderer. I can't remember. I mean, I think there was in the past, but like the past 3 Guardians have been messed up, you know? About 3 plot points away from this being even more confusing than the Metal Gear Solid games.
Paintings tell a lot about the period in which they were painted. Fortunately, these ones weren't too badly damaged by the fire.
Okay, there better not be a time travel plot, Yaxo. I will be so mad. I will be so very, very mad.
Lady Victoria was always very vigilant when I was in the room. I hardly had the chance to have a look around.
Oh goody, maybe you can look in her jewelry box and find something
Well,
that Derp didn't
she'd
find.
understand now.
Because Derp's a Derp, and he doesn't see anything.
There's only jewelry in here. 2 necklaces, a pair of earrings, and rings. It's all silver and stylish. Huh. The jewelry case weighs at least 5 kilos. And what is that? There's some kind of flap on the underside.
Ha, she did find
But
something.
how do I open it? I can't see any keyhole or anything like that. I'll show it to Adrian as soon as he's awake. Perhaps he knows something about it.
He doesn't, he's a Derp. He didn't even notice that. He didn't bother picking it up. Someone before Derp managed to control this demon when possessed. Well, we don't really know that. What we do know is that William and Samuel were both possessed by Mordred, and they both committed suicide in the hopes that the vessel, or their body that Mordred was in, would be destroyed. But it didn't actually work to fully remove the curse. Like, he's still down there. It just removes his, like, current link to the world, to this plane of existence or whatever. It doesn't actually destroy the curse, so that's what we're trying to do now, with help of the Vatican lady, because she stopped Derp from doing the same thing. He was about to
Those
jump
are
off.
all things that were close to Victoria's heart. but there's nothing of interest to me there, though.
Good.
The image of a beautiful woman. I'm thinking that must be Maria.
Yeah, his sister fell down into a hole in the ground. I think it was the hole by the stone circle, if I'm remembering correctly. And she went down there and got cursed somehow because she came out crazy and with Mordred, like,
Victoria's dressing room.
somehow
The
in control
only
of her.
area in this room I could have a look at. But in vain, though. There really are only clothes here. I completely forgot about the machines. As soon as all of this is over, I'll have them picked up. Just a minute.
What?
There's a syringe here with adrenaline in it. I'll take it with me just in case of an emergency.
Okay.
Adrenaline. It's usually administered intravenously and ensures that the cardiovascular system works again within seconds.
Shop lady dating.
Even though she was really ill in her final days, she still set great store in keeping a well-groomed appearance.
Wanna go in there?
Adrian is still asleep.
Okay. Let's continue searching. How about the kitchen? Maybe she's gonna solve the cellar mystery. She's smart. She could do it.
I was almost killed by a ceiling beam during the first inspection with the workmen. That's why there are supports in here.
Moonwalking lady. Romance with
The
moonwalking
wonderful
lady.
cutlery didn't survive the fire very well. I've stored the remains in boxes upstairs.
Okay.
The source of the fire was here in the kitchen. The room
Kitchen.
up there was the butler's room, I think.
Wanna go in the cellar?
I'm sure there's wine stored in these barrels. The electricity in the cellar has been turned off for safety reasons, so unfortunately the light switch doesn't work. A dustpan and brush. These are clearly too small for the current condition of the castle.
Yeah. Oh snap! She's going
Creepy
down.
darkness. That reminds me of something very unpleasant from my childhood in the convent.
Okay. Matches. It's really dark. Ooh, wow, that is a bright match.
The wine barrels have been empty for decades. The last generation of Gordons were tea drinkers.
Yeah, back when Samuel was here, everyone was like freaking out about the fancy wine down here and stuff. I remember that. And then someone stole a bottle of wine. The stable guy stole some wine. There was entrances in the floor down here that go into the sewers.
The sewer system under
Yeah.
the castle couldn't deal with all that firefighting water. 3 weeks ago, the water in the cellar was still up to my knees. It'll be months before anyone will be able to access the sewer system. Without diving equipment,
Ew. Ew. Hope we got a lot of matches, lady.
that's the main switch for the cellar. The electricity has been switched off completely for safety reasons.
Can we turn it on? Okay. She doesn't want to look in the dark corner. It's too spoopy.
The well seems to be dry.
Oh, she's gonna do it by herself. Ooh. Yes?
Can't get any further here. The corner's just a last resting place for junk.
Okay, well...
The well seems to be dry.
Water pump.
A water pump. The workmen brought it with them to pump out the cellar. This was actually only rented for a week.
So you're saying we should give it back? Is that what you're saying? Okay, well, there doesn't seem to be anything else down here to look at. Guess we'll go back up. Yeah, the reboot of the series is not very good. I mean, it's okay, but it does not do this series justice.
The entrance to the catacombs must be in the castle.
Okay, good. I went to the tea room already. I've been everywhere upstairs, so it's gotta be under the carpet in the library, right?
The floor of the library is higher than the rest of the room. Perhaps the secret...
Okay, no way.
Victoria's jewelry casket. There you go. The flame flickers here. There's a draft. And this room has no windows.
That's what I was looking for. Okay. So is there a button? Look at it more.
I guess there's a cavity behind or in the pillar. But how do I get at it?
I knew the pillar was gonna be something.
Why didn't I think of that sooner?
What?
This plate can be removed. There's a metal wall behind it. And there's a strangely shaped hole in it too. A keyhole, I guess.
Okay.
The hole is the shape of a cogwheel. A normal key definitely doesn't fit in here.
Alright, maybe we can, like, once we open that, we can... There's gonna be a key in
I won't
it?
be able to open the secret door.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think you would. I bet it's in this, so... maybe we go wake up Adrian now? Oh, hey.
Adrian, how are you doing?
Hungover. What happened?
You suddenly lost consciousness during the exorcism.
Did it work? Is Mordred gone? What about my eyes? Are they still black?
Your eyes are normal again. At least for the moment. But I'm afraid that it won't stay like that for long.
I guessed as much. Why am I in the castle? I thought it wasn't safe here.
That's true, but I had no other choice. Edward helped me bring you here.
Edward? And where is Father Frederick?
He's still in the church. We're going back to him later. There were a few complications.
So, it didn't work?
Unfortunately not. It doesn't seem Mordred can be cast out with prayers alone.
Strange. It always seems to work in the movies.
Maybe it was the wrong script.
Wrong place.
The Bible. Yeah.
That's what he said when he died. He said it's the wrong place.
Father Frederick is out of it. Mordred's power was too much for him. We'll have to be quick if we're going to save you.
What are we waiting for then? I feel almost good. At least I'm ready for the final spurt.
I have another idea of how we can get rid of Mordred. But for that, we must go to the Black Mirror, where the curse began.
Where everything began. Victoria told me exactly that, shortly before she died. I should go to where everything began, but I've got no idea where that is and how to get there.
I can't believe he's not thinking of that, like, really weird, giant mirror that we saw in the second game, like, right before we met his mom. He went in a hallway, like an abandoned hallway in the abandoned side of the castle, and it was just, like, a really creepy-ass, Cthulhu-y mirror with a drape covering it, I think. And he just never thinks about, like, he saw it and he questioned it and everything, and he's just like, at least regarded as like a possibility. Derp, come on.
I found something interesting in the library. I think it's some kind of secret door to the catacombs.
A secret door in the library? Let me guess. It's locked, right? And you've got no idea how to open it.
I was hoping you could help me.
Why not? I haven't got anything else planned.
Oh my god, I get access to both people? Whoa, that's weird. Weird. Okay. So Derp can do all the stupid things and she can do all the smart things. Okay.
Gonna need the right key for that.
Can she give this to Derp?
Have you got any idea how to open this? I mean the secret compartment on the bottom. Seems to be a very complicated mechanism.
Well,
Yes,
sometimes the stupid decisions
of course,
are the good
there's
decisions.
that way too.
Okay. That made you jump. And you even knew it was coming, asshole Damien. Okay. Did I give it to Derp or did I... Right, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever, Derp, you do it. Oh, you can't do it. Fine. Why can't you do it? Okay. Now you look at the columns.
The sword hilt fits perfect.
It's a sword hilt?
But nothing happens.
Turn it.
A golden sword hilt from Victoria's jewelry casket. It's decorated with 4 gemstones, probably rubies. There's a 5th socket there too, but it seems there's a stone missing.
Oh, okay. We're missing a stone. Great. So where the stone at? We have to have a chat.
Adrian? It's not working. You think that's because of the missing gemstone?
could be possible. The question is, where is this stone? Could be anywhere. Could have been lost hundreds of years ago.
I don't think so. If the key had been broken for a long time, why did Victoria hide it? No. I think the stone is missing intentionally, as an added safeguard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but where should we start looking?
Did Victoria give you anything before she died? An heirloom, jewelry, a signet ring?
Not to me, but Angelina.
What?
Her bracelet. She showed it to me. Yes, I remember well. There were rubies on it, too. Perhaps we need one of them?
And where is the bracelet now?
With Mrs.
The
Valley.
police evidence locker.
Yeah.
Then get it. We don't have much time.
Woo! To the police! To the police! I'm just gonna only bring him.
Strange. It's never been so quiet here before.
Actually, it's louder than normal, thanks to the ranger, but...
Adrian!
Hey! What's up?
It's done. Case closed. Angelina's letter convinced the judge completely.
Some good news.
A lot more than that. And is there anything I can do for you?
Yes, yes.
Now with the case closed, all of the pieces of evidence are no longer required, right?
In theory, not anymore, no.
Then it wouldn't be a problem if I got the bracelet back. You do know that it's a family heirloom.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Zach!
Hmm?
Hmm?
Please.
Why, thank ye.
How's it looking with your transfer?
Now that's lying on my boss's desk. And knowing him like I do is gonna let me stew for a while. But it'll come through sooner or later.
Goodbye.
Fare thee well, my lord.
Thanks.
The bracelet is an old family heirloom. It's made of silver and is decorated with rubies.
So, can we get a ruby out of it somehow? Well, I'm guessing I'm gonna need some kind of stupid tool.
Closed for business. The shop's already closed.
So, let's just check around here before we leave.
I don't want to bump into. She's always believed in the museum is already.
Oh, the dagger would work, yeah. In theory, anyways. Oh, the pliers! Oh, the pliers in the room. Yeah.
A whole load of photos. A pair of pliers. I'll take those.
Yeah,
and candles.
nice.
I don't need the other stuff right now. The grave candle that was in front of the photos of my parents. It's only burned halfway down.
It's a cool candle.
One ruby's enough.
Right now. Go back down. Give her the ruby.
The ruby fits exactly into the socket on the hilt of the sword.
Hooray! I love making Progresso soup. Not in real life, though. It's not very good. But in video games, it's awesome. Look at the pillar.
There's a spiral staircase here. I can't see how far down it goes. It has to be a good few stories. Ladies first.
Are you scared? Or are you exercising your role as Lord of the Manor?
The Guardian isn't allowed to die. Those were your words. I'm just playing it safe.
Wow. Wow, Derp. No wonder you don't have any dates ever.
That's supposed to be the catacombs? Looks like the sewer system.
Patience.
Yep.
This is just the beginning.
The sewer system is part of the catacombs. We were down here in the first game with Samuel. Yay, sewers! Okay, before we go down, I need to refill my coffee really quick. I know I just took a break, like, half hour ago, but I can't angle it. Empty! There you go. Now you believe me. Okay, give me like 45 seconds, and I'll be right back.